This is it now. I've heard it all after this Max Hill escapade when he purposely ignored two entire complete full acts of law in order to secure himself convictions for his own ends. Now the police, now they're recruiting detectives. The police want you. The police are recruiting detectives. No, under the police chief's guidance, under the police's prerogatives, what they want the people to investigate most likely. Not people coming up with their own investigations and investigating the police, that's for sure. So now, after all this protesting and campaigning, and all of the troubles we've already got with the food, the health, the corporate companies taking over, now the police are coming back with, now we're just going to get everyone to do each other. What we'll do is we'll employ all the public to spy on each other and become detectives and out to get each other, rather than get on with each other. And employ the public to get on with each other. No, get them. That's the thing with the police. It's always get people. How did we get into this? Because you're going along your daily business, going along, and there's someone there to get you. So someone wants to shut down this police force permanently. We didn't have a police force, and now the police force, literally, it's taking over. It's an enterprise. It's a company. And they brought more and more crime, actually, into this country to give an excuse to have their cameras, their surveillance, their equipment. If there was no crime, they wouldn't need the police. So in order to survive, the police needs criminals. And now, instead of blocking and banning each other, going to get us to investigate each other. So, one will there's going to be no peace or happiness at all. And by the way, not for anyone wants to investigate, be recruited onto the enterprise of the police, the organisation that was actually bad itself. It's about time we actually investigated these police officers. It's about time we had some actions against these police chiefs, these psychopathic men who have repeatedly for the last 10 years held charges against people who are innocent, people who had investigated the police and found criminality. And now what they're going to do is set everyone against each other. Now that we've got the policing rights, now that they can't deny the political rights, just despicable, horrible, really nasty, psychopathic people. When you look at photos of Keir Starmer, these are the people we need to be scared of. These are the criminals. They look like criminals as well. If I was going to look at someone and say, is this person a criminal? Criminals. You need criminals to catch criminals, and now they are recruiting more people. It's going to be one big sex fest. Rather than a world of peace and love, which is what RFK Jr. wants to do, and Marianne Williamson, these police are going to see this country end up destroying itself because they won't stand down. All of the crime is because of the corruption of the elite taking all the money, the majority of the crime, and harming our health. And now they're just going to get people, in pursuit over God knows what. We need to stop it. We need to stop these psychopathic criminals with the steel will. They're so hard that it's like Midas touch. They just break everything. Anyone and anything that comes in their path, they break it because they don't, they won't accept being wrong or defeat. So, they're stepping this up to the next level. Even the tunnellers who are actually trying to protect trees and land in a legitimate case. So, they're not going to give in. They are going to, before they give in and admit corruption, they're going to have us destroy each other. They're going to have us destroying each other, the police. Peter Fahey, the Met Police Chief, Simon Byrne, Simon Cole, the psychopathic. They're obsessive psychopathics. They've had the last 10, 20 years to reduce and solve crime, and it actually hasn't reduced. It's gone up. They don't know how to do the job, and they can't do the job because if they'd have gone after all these companies suing the government to courts because of affecting possible future profits. But what about our future health? What about our future health when it's strategically planned to continue feeding people these foods and promoting them? They won't. They're not intelligent enough to solve crime. And they don't want to prosecute these companies because they actually are these companies. They are the enterprise. These people are the enterprise. They are the criminals.